Good evening, folks, and welcome to Russia UK, the channel that gets under the skin of Uber. Now, I've had another request by one of you drivers, basically saying, Abdul, can you explain what is this vehicle interruption cover is all about? Yep, I can do actually. Let me just move you to another frame while I do that. Right, so you might have seen these correspondence from Uber in your inbox telling you that you can sign up to this scheme and out of the sky falls £500 on your head. No, it's not. And on this video, I will explain the pros and the cons with these schemes and steps needed for you to, what you should do if you want to join the scheme. Now, this is a scheme that's designed by Uber, and should you need to claim, you have to go through Allianz. But I'll show you how you do that as well. The lump sum payment is made to you should you be involved in an accident and resulted in you having over 24 hours off the road. Now, here's the first con. It has to be an accident that takes over a day to repair. So you can't go, to your mate's Ahmed's scrapyard and slamp on a bumper and say to Uber, where's my £500? Now, you can't do that. Now, secondly, another con. Your accident has to be on trip with Uber. Now, on trip, what does that mean? That means basically when you accept a trip, you are on trip and that lasts till you drop the passenger off. That time period there is on trip. So it has to be done on trip. So your accident has to be within that time period. So when you're not working for Uber or not on their job and an accident happens, you cannot claim. Right, so another con. How much do you get depends on the tier you are on at the time of the accident. There you go. Now on this chart you can see I'm only allowed to claim £200 maximum because I'm on the most popular tier on Uber, which is blue. Now for a pro here, let's just push the pro in. If you're one of those disgusting back-looking drivers with Uber and on the diamond, this vehicle interruption scheme is free for you. So for any drivers who are watching this video and you're on diamond, and I don't think there's many because you're too busy working, you need to enroll on this because basically it is free. So now I hear you shout, how do I enroll? Well, let me show you how you enroll. Firstly, you need to go into the Uber app. Here's my Uber app. And can you see the three dots on the left-hand side of your app? Press that. Okay, then we're going to go into accounts. Press accounts. Then we are going to go into insurance. Press insurance. Now, afterwards, you're going to have a column here, the third row down, which is the vehicle interruption on trip. Now, that is not ticked. So if you want to join, we need to tick this. So if you press that first, and then he'll give you a bit of everything that's involved within that scheme, what you'll get and all that sort of thing. At the bottom of it, that's where you enroll. You press that, and that's where you're going to enroll. Now, I've also been talking to a driver who attempted to make a claim through this vehicle, vehicle interruption cover. And he said to me, look, this isn't quite as straightforward as you think it is. And I said to him, well, tell us, what is it? Now, firstly, the documentations has to be through your insurance company. So when you make a claim, you have to go through your insurance company to make the claim. So you have to get your insurance company involved to go through the insurance. So it's not an insurance scheme where you just get money to repair the cost of the damage. It's a cover which gives you lump sum after you've had your car repaired. Also, you have to report your accident to your council, and depending on the council, a check or an MOT, whatever needs to be done, just to clarify that the car is good to go. So you got to have your council involved at the same time. You also have to provide evidence that you have involved Uber into this. Now, that shouldn't be too hard. And making sure that Uber, all the dates and everything correspondent with your claim. So, there's 3 people there. You have to get involved: the insurance company, the council, and Uber at the same time, because you're claiming through your own insurance and then getting the money back. Is it worth it? Well, I mean, it's hard to say, really. Now, if you, let's take this. It's going to cost you a penny a mile, right? So a £10 trip will cost you, 10p really, and that will go towards your scheme. And that will appear in your app as well. Now, an average driver is probably doing, with Uber on trip, right, around 30,000 miles a year. So that is basically, you'll be putting away £300 towards this scheme. So is it worth it? I don't know. The thing is, as I said from the beginning, I'm not here to put you off, and I'm here to explain what's needed for you to claim through the vehicle interruption claim, and for you to decide, if this claim is, right for you, this cover right for you. That is all up to you. But that is what this vehicle interruption cover is all about. Anyway, guys, I'll chat to you later. Bye-bye now.